The 2021 Audi A6 e-Tron concept. Audi is arguably the most active automaker that's electrifying its lineup. Barely a few days after debuting the Q4 e-Tron SUV and Sportback, the German automaker has now given us a preview of the A6 e-Tron, the electric version of the luxury namesake sedan. Teased at the 2021 Auto Shanghai, the A6 e-Tron concept showcases what to expect from the production version of the EV and also goes on to show that Audi is not getting rid of sedans anytime soon. Audi A6 e-Tron exterior. While it may be a concept, Audi says it is 95% of what the production version will look like. With sedans slowly fading away into oblivion, Audi seems to have instilled its faith in them by having them in its electrified lineup, albeit with a twist. The Sportback styling coupled with the large 22-inch wheels and aero bits all around makes the Audi A6 e-Tron look sportier than the standard A6. The A6 e-Tron is completely different from the standard A6 and only shares similar dimensions. This EV Sportback measures 195.3 inches in length, 77.2 inches in width, and 56.7 inches in height. There are some interesting touches here, like the camera lens instead of the conventional wing mirrors, the monolithic appearance when viewed from the side, and the flush door handles, all of which help with the car's aerodynamics. The reason behind the Sportback styling is also to keep the aerodynamic efficiency in check. The Audi A6 e-Tron will have a drag coefficient rating of just 0.22, the same as the Porsche Taycan Turbo. This is highly impressive for a car in the C-Class, pun unintended, segment. Stuff like the Matrix LED headlights and the single-frame grille are now becoming a staple on e-Tron models and may soon become synonymous with Audi EVs. The automaker has also developed a video game specifically for the A6 e-Tron that you can play while your car is plugged in for charging. The digital Matrix LED headlights project the smartphone-controlled game onto a wall in front and you can see it in an XXL format. The projection is several meters wide and you can stand next to or directly in front of the vehicle for a good view of the game. Lastly, the paint scheme you see in the images is called Helio Silver, and could either be a new addition to the e-Tron color palette or an exclusive color to the A6 e-Tron. It is said to offer tangible technical benefits that can help reduce energy consumption, the things automakers do to counter range anxiety. Audi A6 e-Tron interior. Audi hasn't revealed any images of the interior, but expect it to be a lot more spacious. The current crop of A6s and A7. A tech-heavy cabin is a given, too. The automaker recently introduced an 11.6-inch touchscreen on the Q4 e-Tron and Q4 Sportback e-Tron. We could see similar trends on the A6 e-Tron, too, or perhaps, an even bigger screen. There will also be a lot of stuff offered in here made from sustainable material. We'll know the exact specifics when the automaker reveals more images and details about the interior. Audi A6 e-Tron powertrain. The A6 e-Tron is built as a new car from the ground up. It will be underpinned by the automaker's new premium platform electric architecture. So far we've seen the e-vehicles based on the MEB and the J1 platform, so it's good to know Audi has its arsenal full with various architectures. The PPE platform is versatile as it allows multiple powertrain configurations and body sizes to be based on it. This Sportback will come with a motor mounted on each axle that would make 469 horses and 590 pound-feet of torque combined. The 0 to 62 miles per hour times will be under 4 seconds. Mercedes and AMG should take some lessons from Audi in this regard. The A6 e-Tron will also feature Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system, obviously. Single motor setup will also be offered on the base trims wherein the motor is mounted on the rear axle. If Audi plans to offer it with high-capacity battery pack, then expect it to be the most efficient model in the lineup. The A6 e-Tron concept comes with a 5-link axle at the front and a multi-link axle in the rear, and features Audi's air suspension with adaptive dampers. You can expect Audi to offer this setup on the production version as well. Audi A6 e-Tron battery and range. All the vehicles built on the PPE architecture will come an 800-volt charging technology as standard. Audi also mentioned that the key element of the PPE architecture will be to hold a battery module of around 100 kWh between the axles. The A6 E-Tron is expected to have an estimated range of over 435 miles according to the WLTP cycle. The EPA estimated range could be a little under 400 miles on the same battery pack. The A6 E-Tron concept supports DC fast charging up to 270 kilowatts. This means the battery can add up to 186 miles of range in 10 minutes. It can also recuperate from 5 to 80% in less than 25 minutes at a fast charging public station. Audi A6 E-Tron pricing. The details on the pricing are scarce, but a starting price of around $70,000 won't be a bad guesstimate. This makes it slightly more expensive than the starting price of the A6, but would overlap it with the top trims of the internal combustion engine car. Final thoughts. Audi has noted that the A6 plays a big role in the company's history and it won't change moving forward either. The A6 moniker has been used on sedans, wagons, and now, this EV, too. If the automaker has slapped this e-tron with the A6 badge, expect it to be a well-built product. The production of the Audi A6 e-tron is expected to begin sometime in 2022. At the moment, it doesn't seem to have a direct rival, but it could take on the Mercedes EQS and the BMW i4 initially. It needs to be seen if Mercedes and BMW will come up with like-for-like electric alter egos of the C-Class and the 5 Series, respectively.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.